How my kings and queens doing today? I hope everything is going good for you, baby. How's my royal family doing today? I'm sending you love and blessings as always because that's what we do. We want to put out there all the love and blessings that we can. We got enough negative stuff going on, okay? And so, baby, tell me why today we're going to have a conversation, honey. It's going to be real, too. It's going to be real for you, baby. That's all I can give you. And it's going to be righteous because, yeah, that's how we roll. So let's get into it. To be honest with you, this world is obsessed with convenience. Okay? They obsessed. And, you know, everybody wants this little quick money. They want instant results. They want the microwave success. They want to just be able to cut corners and all that kind of stuff. But, baby, let me tell you something about that. All of that easy moves, all them easy moves, that's a trap. Because the thing about it is, it look good at first, but you're not putting no effort, you're not putting no discipline, you're not learning the skills behind it, you're not even taking accountability. It's just like, you know, you're not really refining yourself, if you will, in an area when you're taking shortcuts, and that's just period. And it's automatically going to lead to destruction. You can think about things that have happened in your life that led to destruction because you was trying to make them quick moves, and it's always a loss in some form or fashion. It may be good at the beginning, but you're going to end up taking losses. And if you're like me, I can't stand taking losses. When you are growing and you're learning things, it's okay to take losses because you can learn from those experiences. But once you become, you know, the type of person that's a winner and all you do is win, you know that doing stuff the easy and the quick way will never get you to the destination that you're looking for, and it's not a lasting thing that you can actually keep. Straight up. And so when something has to do with discipline and when it has to do with structure, you know that you can actually be more proud of yourself because you actually beat the pavement and you actually worked hard for everything that you got. You know what I'm saying? And so to sit up here and get something for nothing, what happens is you back yourself up into spiritual poverty. And that's what we're not trying to do, because spiritual poverty is more like a curse. You know what I'm saying? And to sit up here and curse yourself is very foolish, because you're trying to choose comfort over, you know, the big picture. And a lot of people, you know, even though we're supposed to live in the present time, you're supposed to look towards your future. You're not supposed to do something so foolish and actually rush into it with the idea that it's going to have long-lasting results. You should always think about what that future is going to look like if you're going to be able to hold on to something for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And so what you're seeing is you're seeing a whole bunch of people like they regretful and they getting their karma and they going through all these different things because they wanted everything easy. They wanted money easy. They want to have easy sex. They want to try to bypass their spirituality and play like they like God and they team God, but they don't have any fruit that actually demonstrates that they got God in their life. They want to sit up here and speak over, you know, they selves as if they are higher than they are, but they're really not, because they haven't did the inner work. It's all a setup. And so the enemy knows how people are. The enemy knows that certain weak characters, you know, want things so easy. So what the enemy does is he'll dangle stuff in front of them and entice them, because he knows that they're weak and that they will actually take it because they want it so bad. You know what I'm saying? So he'll offer them convenience as a trade-off for something that he needs them to do. You know, but when you're a high vibrational, high level, highly intelligent person, you know that taking something quickly has long-term lasting negative results. Okay? And so it'll cost you your character. It will compromise your peace if it's not from God. It will actually keep you lazy. It'll actually put you in a slave mentality because you'll always be working to try to actually pay that thing off. It will make you spiritually numb. You won't be able to hear from God because God never gave it to you in the first place. You'll only be hearing from the enemy. So what the enemy will tell you is try to go get something else quickly. Go and you'll have to keep on feeding that, so you'll be in bondage. And it'll look like comfort, but the whole time you got chaos and turmoil going through your mind. Because you wanted to take this path of trying to actually get stuff easy and quickly. But when you build something slow, it becomes sacred. When you build it with God, it becomes long lasting. When you build it, it lasts a long time because you put in the work, because you got the knowledge behind it, because you are actually an expert in that area. And so because of that expertise, whether it's expertise in speaking the scriptures that you need to attract these things, whether it is actually just having the knowledge, power, the intelligence to actually build that thing and multiply it, you will actually become what we call a master of that thing. And so, yes, it will last. In addition to that, you'll be able to teach other people how to keep that thing or build that thing. And that's why you see the most successful people that actually did the hard work, their stuff is still here. You see all kind of other stuff falling apart, and you see people losing everything that they so-called gained because they actually rushed in, and fools rush in. But the people that actually worked hard and built from zero, ground zero, all the way up, their stuff is still here. No manipulation, no lies, just righteous work. They stayed loyal to what they were doing. They focused on it. They set their goals, and they did not play with their crown. They said, this is what I'm going to have. And then they're building legacies, and they can pass this down to the next generation, because it's going to stay. It's the same blueprint. You know what I'm saying? That they built from that ground zero. And so I just want you to know, kings and queens, if you decide to rush into something, you can guarantee that that thing will not last. Don't be surprised, because a lot of people be surprised that they losing stuff when they know that they didn't do the hard work to build it. Don't be surprised behind that. Actually expect it. I need you to start expecting your foundation to fall when your foundation was never built on righteous, when your foundation was never built on actually work. You know what I'm saying? I need you to expect that, kings and queens, if that's the route that you want to go in. I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon.